eat. Was crazy. But that was my reality. But now to be on the
You was doing that at 7 years old?
At 7, relative. To then go and take the jewelry off that person, then go find somebody in the hood to sell it to, just to be able to.
It was truly astonishing, but that was the reality I faced. At just 7 years old, I was involved in removing jewelry from people, finding someone in the neighborhood to sell it to, just to claim friendship with Combs. Combs allegedly convinced Doe to join Pierre and another accomplice on a private flight to his studio in New York City. Once there, it is claimed that Kay and his group, including Pierre, supplied her with drugs and alcohol. She alleges that she gave her consent and boarded a plane to Teterboro, New Jersey, before being taken to Combs' studio.
The Diddy's caught up in a whole mess of legal issues right now, with some pretty serious accusations hanging over the man's head. Now he's facing charges of harassment, trafficking, and assault, which really doesn't paint the best picture of the hip-hop mogul.
There's a lot of legal issues surrounding the Diddy case. Makes you think about how important it is to have a great lawyer, right? But enter Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, proud sponsor of us here on Sidebar. You know why they're so big? That is especially true in personal injury cases, which can be very, very tough to navigate because they win a lot. They are all about fighting for the compensation their clients deserve.
Currently, Diddy is entangled in a complex web of legal battles, with severe allegations looming over him. He now faces charges of harassment, trafficking, and assault, casting a very negative light on the hip-hop mogul. The magnitude of legal issues surrounding Diddy underscores the significance of having an exceptional attorney. This brings us to Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, and a proud sponsor here on Sidebar.
Surrounding the Diddy case makes you think about how important it is to have a great lawyer, right? But enter Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, proud sponsor of us here on Sidebar. You know why they're so big? That is especially true in personal injury cases, which can be very, very tough to navigate because they win a lot. They are all about fighting for the compensation their clients deserve.
Their prominence, particularly in personal injury cases, which are notoriously challenging, stems from their consistent success in securing favorable outcomes for their clients. He is now facing charges of harassment, trafficking, and assault, which certainly does not portray him in a favorable light. Recently, federal agents conducted simultaneous raids on several of Diddy's properties, escalating the drama and spotlighting his legal predicaments nationally. These raids have thrust Diddy into the limelight, with everyone keenly observing the developments of the investigation.
And associated in any way we don't know, with Sean Combs. And so that remains to be seen. And that is what at least we can conclude, that they had reason to believe that there were crimes involving sex trafficking, apparently. But before authorities can get into the home or property of anyone, you have to establish some firm basis to do that.
It remains uncertain how these events are connected to Sean Combs, and we can only deduce that there must have been credible reasons to suspect involvement in sex trafficking crimes. However, before law enforcement can enter someone's home or property, they must establish a substantial basis for such actions. Recently on a podcast, Jason Lee shared some intriguing details about the extravagant parties hosted by Diddy, offering a glimpse into the luxurious lifestyle of entertainment industry elites.
Or not, because I'm drunk, you drunk, and I ain't about to do this with you. Yeah, he got in the picture, took the picture, he said, I f with you, man. But that was the little experience I had with him. But every text was always love, it was always cool, it was always nice to me. When I see him and Cassie together, if you don't get your crazy Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde ass out of here. I have a video somewhere on one of my Snapchats.
He recounted, "You want to get in the picture or not? 'Cause I'm drunk, you're drunk, and I'm not about to deal with this." Indeed, he joined the photo, captured the moment, and remarked, "I fuck with you, man." That was my brief interaction with him. However, every message he sent was always filled with love. He was consistently kind and amicable to me whenever I saw him with Cassie. "If you don't get your crazy Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde ass out of here," I joke. I still have a video on one of my old Snapchats, so now I'm indifferent to whatever he says. If he's in the wrong, or if he does something inappropriate, especially towards a woman, I've seen him kneel down in a club. I remember once, Kamar left abruptly when he... I'll set him straight, no doubt. She was quite outspoken. I think it was at Club Envy, or was it ENV?
So now, I don't care nothing about what he say. If he wrong, he do something wrong around me. That got on his knees one time. We was in the club, and I think Kamara ran out when I'ma straighten his ass out. Especially if he do something wrong to a woman. I'm not doing that. She had some profanity to her. I think we was in Envies. What was it, Envies?
These revelations have piqued public interest, prompting a closer examination of Diddy's social circles and behavior. Others like Rodney John Jere and Elisa Gardner have also stepped forward with their unsettling experiences with Diddy, intensifying the scrutiny.
To those allegations and not just file as a Jane Doe, well, that certainly empowers other potential victims of Diddy's conduct.
This attention has empowered more alleged victims of Diddy's misconduct to come forward publicly rather than remain anonymous. In a notable 79-page lawsuit, Jones accuses Diddy of sex trafficking and sexual assault, including allegations involving underage girls. Several lawsuits have been lodged against Combs, one by music producer Rodney Jones, who claims that Combs installed hidden cameras in his residence and allegedly threatened Mr. Combs threatened to eat Mr. Jones's face. All of these stories are leading people to seriously question Diddy's character and the culture he promotes, resulting in considerable controversy.
That's what a civil suit is. So no matter what he did to her, in a civil suit, the end is always going to be money.
Currently, there are multiple lawsuits against Diddy, each alleging severe misconduct. In civil suits, regardless of the actions involved, the outcome typically revolves around monetary compensation. Cassie's lawyer claimed that an 8-figure settlement was offered and rejected. According to Combs' attorney in the New York Times, Cassie demanded $30 million as hush money. Dante Mills, an entertainment attorney representing notable figures, suggests these matters are likely to settle outside of court. All of these stories are leading people to seriously question Diddy's character and the culture he promotes, resulting in considerable controversy. Currently, there are multiple lawsuits against Diddy, each alleging severe misconduct. In civil suits, regardless of the actions involved, the outcome typically revolves around monetary compensation. Cassie's lawyer claimed that an 8-figure settlement was offered and rejected. According to Combs' attorney in the New York Times, Cassie demanded $30 million as hush money. Dante Mills, an entertainment attorney representing notable figures, suggests these matters are likely to settle outside of court. One significant lawsuit involves Cassandra Ventura, known as Cassie, who alleges that Diddy sexually assaulted and abused her during their relationship. Additionally, the Gardners have accused them of coercion and assault, contributing to a grim depiction of Diddy's inner circle.
Getting that complaint dismissed and then refiling a new complaint. This way it would be very clean witnesses, so to beef up their complaint instead of going forward with a motion to dismiss.
The strategy involves dismissing the initial complaint and filing a new, more robust one. The allegations are severe, involving sexual assault, abuse, and coercion, raising serious concerns about Diddy's behavior and his moral character.
Strategic legal reason to move the case. I am curious, for UMG, one of the defendants, had asked the court recently to deny Gardner an extension of time.
Strategically, the case could be moved for legal reasons. Recently, UMG, one of the defendants, requested the court to deny Gardner an extension. Diddy, steadfast in his defense against these claims, has his lawyers actively working to rehabilitate his reputation. Despite the challenges, Diddy is known for his assertive response to any attempts to tarnish his name. including allegations of sex trafficking linked to an investigation by Homeland Security into a trafficking operation. Amid these denials and legal battles, wild speculation and conspiracy theories abound regarding Diddy. These allegations pressure defendants into quick settlements, although I always offer a chance for private resolution before filing any case. Among the rumors, there's speculation about Diddy's involvement in Tupac's murder and concerns about the safety of speaking out against him at his exclusive parties. These conspiracy theories only deepen the mystery and raise more questions in this ongoing controversy.
Pull out for them. I've had a clear point of view. I mean, for God's sake, I got shot in my nose and have described it, vehemently to all parties involved.
Again, that was back in 1999.
Comes with murder based on Keefe D alone. They got to have some evidence, and there probably is, right? Keefe D is not going to be enough to convict Sean Puffy Combs. They need something more than that. That there is information and rumor and some pretty good sources that this was a hit, but they can't go forward just by what they think happened.
I have maintained a clear perspective throughout. Reflecting on a past incident in 1999, it's argued that mere accusations like those from Keefe D are insufficient for a conviction against Sean Puffy Combs. More substantial evidence is required beyond rumors and hearsay, suggesting that this was a planned hit. Although proceeding solely based on suspicions is not feasible, the media has fully engaged with this narrative, meticulously scrutinizing every aspect. Amidst this storm of controversy, the pulse of social media thrums loudly, with individuals from all walks of life contributing their perspectives. Notably, the accounts mention several law enforcement officers from both the Durrell and Miami-Dade police departments being involved.
So that, even though it doesn't specifically state 5, it does mention that there were more than, I believe, 2 on multiple times at the arriving city of Durrell Police Department and Miami-Dade Police Department law enforcement officers.
Amidst these voices is one individual whose contribution significantly exceeds the norm. 50 cents worth of thoughts, to be exact, and Usher's input further amplifies the ongoing discourse. This raises questions about Usher's reliability and his historical context, which could assist in tracking down relevant individuals.
Help track those people down for you. So with all that in mind, right now, you can get 50% off confidential background reports, buying something from somebody online, you want to check out who these people are, or how about just trying to reconnect with old friends or family members that you haven't seen in a while?
In light of these discussions, there is currently a promotion offering 50% off confidential background reports. Whether you're engaging in online transactions, seeking reassurance about the people involved, or simply wishing to reconnect with long-lost friends or relatives, now is an opportune time. With ongoing investigations and court cases, Diddy's reputation and future, as well as the broader historical narrative of the hip-hop industry.
I know this.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this?
Do you know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy.
Yeah, settlement with Sean, okay? And he belongs to that agenda. That's why he's so famous. They land all the contracts. It's his attorney. Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black people, okay? Ben Mercedes worked for Bad Boy Entertainment for 4 years and worked for Hillary Rodman for 5, okay? Basically, he would tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters and I heard a lot. I don't have it, but I can make it available under secrecy. That means that I wouldn't be liable because I don't want to be on the phone and on TV with people and stuff, and I was like a slave, okay? For them, that's what I want.
Hang in balance. So until we meet again, stay tuned. But this leaves us questioning, how do we come by this information? Are you familiar with Sean Coles? Or perhaps Puff Daddy, also known as Sean, who reportedly settled an issue linked to his prominence? It's alleged that his fame is partly due to his affiliations with influential organizations like the Boule, which is considered an extension of the Illuminati, focused on African-American elites. Ben Mercedes, who once worked for Bad Boy Entertainment and Hillary Rodman, shared insights from his experiences, including interactions with Cassie. He expressed a willingness to divulge more under conditions of secrecy, emphasizing the pressures he faced while employed there. So, make a wish. It's your birthday every day on Drink Champ. Despite missing your actual birthday celebration, why not continue the festivities with me, right? I cherish these moments, the camaraderie, the shared memories of past celebrations, though we've never really partied together, you know? Eyes open, brother. I get it. I truly do. Remember, in the midst of the noise, the truth often lies in the details we overlook. So keep questioning, keep analyzing, and most importantly, keep watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell for notifications, and join us next time as we continue to break down the big stories and hidden truths of celebrity culture. Until then, keep it locked right here. Cheers!